Has it ever happened to you? That strange feeling that something just isn't right, but you can't quite explain what it is? Maybe you felt a sudden chill upon entering a room, as if someone was watching you, or noticed small details out of place, yet couldn't tell if it was just your imagination playing tricks on you. Now imagine something even more unsettling. What if out of nowhere, you discovered that someone knew more about your life than they should? Your daily habits, the places you visit, even intimate details you've never shared with anyone. A lot of people believe that scary stories only happen in horror movies or internet urban legends. But the truth is, bizarre events take place every day, all around us. And the worst part, we often realize the danger only when it's too late. Think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt something was off but chose to ignore that gut feeling? Maybe after hearing these stories, you'll start paying more attention to the signs the world gives you, because danger might be closer than you think. Now get ready to hear 3 stories that could easily be mistaken for fiction, but actually happened in real life. From a party that felt like it belonged in an alternate reality to a stalker who knew every detail of his victim's life. These stories will leave you with one lingering question: are we ever truly safe? Imagine receiving an invitation to an off-campus university party. Nothing too formal, just a casual social gathering for students. You and your friends arrive expecting a typical college atmosphere. Dim lighting, loud music, people chatting and drinking. But the moment you step through the door, something feels wrong. The lighting is far too bright, like those harsh hospital lamps that make everything look artificial. The guests are all impeccably dressed in formal, old-fashioned attire, as if they had stepped out of a 19th century stage play. The music playing in the background has no lyrics, just a strange, almost hypnotic melody. Every aspect of this party feels like a deliberate mistake, something out of sync with reality. But what truly sets off the alarm is the way that people interact. The guests are conversing, but their expressions are empty. They look at you, yet they don't seem to actually see you. And then, between awkward attempts at socializing, one of your friends notices something bizarre. Some of the people there have thin red lines on their necks, like scars or marks of something that shouldn't be there. At first, it seems like an insignificant detail, until 2 of your own friends realize they now have red marks on their skin too. What is happening? The answer comes quickly: run. But there's a problem. The path to the exit seems to have changed. The hallway that led to the door now feels longer, as if space itself is distorting. The hosts, who once seemed distant, are now watching you closely. The air grows heavy. The sense of danger is undeniable. When you finally push through the entrance and feel the fresh night air, the party continues as if nothing ever happened. No sounds of running, no reaction, just that surreal atmosphere as if you were never even there. But one question remains: what were those marks? Now imagine a nightmare that unfolds slowly, a psychological terror that doesn't strike all at once, but seeps into your routine little by little. That's exactly what happened to a graduate student at Purdue University. At first, it seemed like a simple theft. His backpack was stolen, taking his laptop, notebooks, and house keys with it. An inconvenience, but nothing that couldn't be solved with file backups and a lock change. But days later, something changed. He began finding handwritten notes slipped under his apartment door. The messages were short, direct, and disturbingly personal. They mentioned details like the color of the clothes he had worn the day before, the coffee he always ordered, and even the exact route he took to the library every day. Small details that no one should have known. Paranoia started creeping in when he noticed that things inside his apartment were being moved. A cup that had been left next to the microwave now appeared on the couch. The curtains, which he never opened, were slightly pulled back. Everything pointed to someone coming inside. The police were called, but without solid evidence, nothing could be done. However, the confirmation came in a brutal way. One day, upon entering his apartment, he found everything in disarray. Drawers pulled open, papers torn apart, clothes scattered across the floor. And in the center of the room, a single note. Asterisk, you can't see me, but I always see you. Asterisk. With no other choice, he decided to take matters into his own hands. He installed hidden cameras, reinforced the window locks, and started watching every move around him. But how do you protect yourself from someone who already knows all your steps? Ending a relationship can be painful, but for a young university student, it was the beginning of a true digital hunt. After breaking up with her boyfriend, her online life started to be sabotaged. First, her email was hacked. On the day she was supposed to submit an important academic project, a disturbing video was sent to the entire class under her name. Then, her Snapchat was compromised, and strange messages started being sent to her contacts. The final blow came when she received an anonymous message containing intimate photos of herself, taken from angles that suggested someone had been watching her without her knowledge. But the worst was yet to come. Her address was posted online in obscure forums, along with messages implying that anyone could pay her a visit. Psychological terror became physical. When she confronted her ex, he denied direct involvement, but admitted to leaking her personal information out of revenge. The problem? Now anyone could find her. The police said they would investigate, but the damage was already done. And the worst part, no one knew who was really behind the threats. Now, she lived surrounded by cameras, avoided going out alone, and was always looking over her shoulder. But how could she be sure the danger had truly passed? Now tell me, are you really safe? Do you know who has access to your life, your data, and even your most intimate thoughts? Danger rarely comes with a warning. It creeps into the details, the strange coincidences, the signs we choose to ignore. What would you do if you found yourself in one of these situations? If you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. After all, you never know when the next warning might be about you